your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
On Entertain. So today we're coming to you with another recap. We talking Jocelyn's Cabaret season 4 episode. Season 4 episode 2. Okay. First we pick off where we left off, where we see Raven getting boobop shadragged down with a Kung Fu Lee move. Okay. So Jocelyn like yagaed her. Y'all remember Yaga? She yagaed her to the floor. And she walked away after doing that. And we see Raven yelling at her like, oh, B, fight me. I feel like that was edited. I think Raven started yelling that when Jocelyn was about like 90 feet away. Because I just don't think Jocelyn would walk away if Raven was yelling all those things at her. She just, no. We know Jocelyn by this point. Like, she's not going to be the type to walk away if somebody's talking that grimy towards her and she's just walking away. Like, no. So, Diamond ends up leaving too when we go back to auditions because she feels like, you know, she's being played with or whatever. It's really because I think Diamond pregnant and that's why she had to shake and bake. So all that, I'm not feeling the energy and, you know, all that hoopla. That's just all for storyline purposes. Somebody that's close to one of the Cabaret members hit a nigga up. You might hear from her in the after show. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. So then Jocelyn goes back to her audition, and you know, some of the girls start dancing, whatever. And one of the girls put their skates on fire. We know she's gonna make the final cast. And then one of the girls had a meaty talk. It was given a calzone. It had meatballs, salami, and all. The testes were out. Miss Natural noticed it and went up there and basically told Jocelyn, I think somebody got balls, which the girl did, okay? You could have at least put something on if you wanted to free ball. I just don't think that was the best decision because I don't think Jocelyn would have liked that. I'm just saying. So then we also seen Queen D. Queen D! Did you strip with your Timbs on? I hope she came with her Timbs on, nigga. Imagine her stripping with her Timbs on. Jocelyn would have been like, hada. Bitch, we in New York. You think you can wear Timbs in the motherfucking strip club, bitch? The fuck? Like, that would have been funny. So I want to know, Queen D, were you barefoot? Did you have your Timbs on? Oh, better yet, Tim heels. You know how they got them Tim heels? Timberland heels. It could have been Timberland heels. Who knows? But Queen D want to be on every show now. I'm like, damn, girl. Like, what's next? You gonna be on Barbie One's boat? Like, you might as well. So then, or Playboys. Queen D gonna turn into a stud. So Jocelyn tells the girls, if you already danced before, don't come again and try to dance and let other girls dance and give them a chance. She has memographic memory. So I guess Jocelyn now does boob exams. She does mammograms. I'm like, oh, mammographic. Oh my God. Jocelyn's coming to a clinic near you, girl. She'll tell you a result. She meant photographic, but you know, y'all know how Jocelyn is. We see Stephanie, aka Blow Up Doll. I told you I cannot even show her on this channel because her body is just so much. It's really a blow up doll. I mean, chimichangas out into the camera. She boop, 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 boop. She's shaking her WK. She bop, 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 bop. She bend over. She boop, boop, boop. It looked like a can of busted Pillsbury Doughboys. I said, oh my God. I was just like, you would give Blueface Barbie a run for her money, bitch. I know Blueface Barbie saw you on that episode and said, yes, finally somebody's more botched than my ass. Because, woo! Oh my God. It's just jammed up. So, in the meantime, in between time, Jocelyn tells us how good she sucks D. She like, Ballistic, don't I suck D good? I did thought you real good, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I just said. So then Jocelyn gets on her phone because she has memographic memory and she has everybody written down that she wants in the cabaret. So she starts calling her best picks. So she's like, okay, that white girl who's stuck on my toes. That bitch who's up with for the transactions. I think she a tranny. Oh, Abby. The blood dog bitch. Where you at? Where you at? Can somebody give me a pin? I'm gonna explode her. Who else is up next? The girl with the feet on fire. Yeah, her. You, come here. So she calls the girls one by one or whatever. The girl she picked, I think we're good. Later on, I have some thoughts about some of the dancers and stuff. Okay. So meanwhile, Jocelyn starts to smell things. And y'all remember that video I did with the Reddit thread when somebody talked about their experience at the auditions? Some of it must have been true because she kept complaining about them farting, and they were farting. Okay. Like the whole time, because Jocelyn was smelling it. She like, can y'all stop farting? Oh my God, it smell like boiled eggs in this bitch. Y'all stink. So she's just mad because they kept putting it and shooting it and farting in there. So she was smelling it. I'm like, Jocelyn, what do you expect when they putting dildos up there, hoo-haws and Big Debbie cakes? It's not going to smell like, vanilla and strawberries. You won't get another smell, okay? I'm just saying. So then Jocelyn and Ballistic talk. And they talked about what happened with Raven. What she did to Raven was so wrong, though. Regardless, Raven, deserving it because of the previous seasons. But you, Jocelyn, you doing that to them was karma for her. But you doing it, your karma gonna come back though. Okay. So she's like, oh, Ballistic, I never did that move before. Okay, I put 2 hands up. I tried the bitch. I said, I felt like Chun Li, nigga. Nikki ain't got shit on me. So she was just really feeling herself because she did a fighting move that she's never done before. They're talking about how this season, I guess, Ballistic and Melissa are in charge of, picking some of the girls. And she also has her choreographer, Ricardo, in charge of some of the choreography as well. Okay, that's something different this season. So she ends the scene by shaking her her chimichangas and Ballistic face. Ballistic was like, "Oh, I'll be sleeping on them perky boobs." I'm like, "They're perky, all right." She takes 2 perks, and they're perky, all right. That's what he meant. We know about you, Jocelyn. So, in the meantime, now Miss Natural's trying to get her leak back. They're on the bus. I'm guessing they're on the way to the venue again to dance. And Miss Natural just trying to get her leak back. And Yummy P, she's not backing down. She's in the front of the van looking like Carmen Sandiego. Carmen Sandiego, okay, with her wig on, her wig hat, helmet, just sitting there. So she's just trying to watch out for Miss Natural because Miss Natural's behind her. And then Wet Wet sort of jumps in the situation. This is where Wet Wet gets on my nerves. You have nothing to do with their beef. You really just want more camera time. It's obvious. Sorry, Miss Wet Wet. I'm fair, y'all, but I'm just saying it's clear you want more camera time. It's clear that you want to get into their beef because you know it's going to be the hottest thing this season. Is Miss Natural get her leak back? Get your leak back. Like we know that. So you're trying to shake your way in there. We see it. Even her explanation, her confessionals, she had no way of explaining it correctly, in my opinion. Like she just sounded dumb. She was like, "Oh, she could have ignored me and kept going at Miss Natural, but she wanted to smoke, so I wanted her head." Like, wet, stop. Like, you could have beefed with one of the new girls before you beefed with Yummy P. Okay, Yummy P's beefing with too many things right now. She got Miss Natural. She's trying to keep her wig loose. Okay, the wig is about to come loose. She's trying to make sure that things is kept up done, and you messing with her. The helmet is enough. Damn. So then, Wet and her start getting into it. And I guess Yummy P, she went upside that wig. She said, and she had a blade. I said, ooh, not Yummy P hiding weapons in her helmet, y'all. Apparently, she had a blade. Zeus, y'all need to do better. Y'all be letting all these talent get away with having too much weapons. They need to be searched everything before they hop up on the camera, okay? Because God forbid something happens. I mean, y'all need to check everything. Y'all need to check the wigs, the shoes, the boots with the fur. Y'all need to check everything. Y'all don't check everything. Because you know she had that blade in her wig. So she take the blade out of her wig. Apparently, she was about to buck 150. Buck 50. Miss Natural. Okay, so Miss Natural sees she like, she got a blade. Like, that's crazy. She got a blade. She got a blade. So they I think Big Chris and one of the security guards like, you gotta give it to me. Okay? Nope. Give me the blade. Nope. Give me the blade. Nope. So they take the blade from her, okay? And they take Miss Yummy P separately. Okay, they say Yummy P, come with me. So they take Yummy P, they take her to the side, so she goes in the venue on her own. So Yummy P goes in the dressing room with some of the new girls, so she starts to get to know some of the new girls. And one of the new girls we meet is Andrea. Her name is Cerebrum. Listen, I forget how it's pronounced. She corrected me on my channel once. You know the girls be really watching. Hey, Andrea, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hey, girl, okay, I'm going to watch what I say about you this season because last thing I need is for you to do voodoo on me because I've already been having bad luck lately. I'm in extreme pain from the accident. Still, the last thing I need is for you to do any type of witchery on my black eyes, okay? So, Andrea, you look beautiful. You were sickening, okay? I don't need those issues. She tells us how she's been living in New Orleans, I believe, for like 5 years. And she says, if you don't do voodoo, who do voodoo? If you don't do voodoo, in New Orleans, it's like walking, into a pow fight without a pow. Okay. So apparently she carries a voodoo doll as well. Okay. That's a little inspiration off of Judy, but we're gonna let you live, girl. Okay. Yummy starts to give basically her experience about what she's been through in life and also talks about let the girls talk about season 1, 2, and 3. She's like, what did you guys think about season 1? And she talks about how she got taken away and was doing, was forced into doing things when she was younger. And I'm like, you better not be giving us no Carly story, okay? But I believe you. I believe you though, okay? And then the OGs talk about some of the girls because we see some of the OG girls, which is Lucky. We see Miss Natural, Daisy, and Wet Wet. They talking about some of the newer girls that they seen perform. And one of the girls they talked about was like a bigger girl, and she had like a blonde wig on, so they was making fun of her. Meanwhile, in the second half of the auditions, whatever she was doing with her legs, she was like, it looked like she was in a Disney show. I know it sounds crazy, but when she had her leg in the air, open wide sesame, and she was swinging it around, it was giving camp. Like, it was giving. And I'm talking about the girl with the blonde hair. So Lucky says, she might want a girlfriend this season. And I'm like, Lucky be looking for trouble, okay? God forbid they hire a stud cabaret girl. You're going to be all strapped up. I could just see them doing that. So we get to the second half of the auditions, and Jocelyn just comes in on one. So she's just like mad. She like, what's up? What's up, $2? Look at y'all. They still smell like fart. Oh, look at y'all. That nigga stink. Anyways, so what's up? This is my friend Ricardo. This is the choreographer for this season. Okay. So a lot of you bitches gonna dance for me. Okay. And I want to call some of the girls on the stage. I want Yummy P, Lucky, Natural, and one of the new girls. Come here. So she calls them up, and y'all, Yummy P was hiding under the wig. She didn't want to come forward. So she's hiding under the wig, and Jocelyn's just like, your name Yummy P, right? And then Miss Natural's like, no, she's scared because I tried to snatch up out the van. She's scared. And Yummy P's just like, no, I'm not scared, but like, I don't care. I came to dance for the cabaret. I came to dance. Yeah. And I'm like, Yummy P, you cannot be surprised or mad that she wants her leak back when you snatch her up clean. Okay? You should boo bop, beep bop with that chancleta. You were the starter boom chancleta. So you mad that she wants her leak back for you hitting her with a chancleta. No, it don't work like that. So good, Miss Natural, for trying to get your leak back. Because that was pretty bad that she got you good. And you didn't get to get her at the reunion. So Jocelyn's just like, you gonna come up now, okay? Or yes, you can get them out. You can take your little pretty black ass and get them out my stage, okay? So Yummy P gets up there and they start dancing. Yummy was doing the damn thing. Yummy can dance, whether you like her or not, in her weird self, in her big wig, she can dance, okay? Her Debbie Cakes be caking. Lucky can dance as well, and even Natural. Natural be doing her thing fully clothed and all. So you got to give the girls credit when it's due, okay? And then we see they get off the stage, and Yummy is just trying to, maintain herself because Natural's like, and then Yummy's like, ooh, ooh. So she's holding herself. So the wig don't come loose. So then they get some other girls on the stage. And the girl with the bun, I think she was like dark skin or whatever. She had like a top bun. She was the most sickening of the episode. She knew how to dance and shake. She was shaking. That's the dancer right there. Okay, I think she was the one that lights the shoes on fire, if I'm not mistaken. But she was good. She was really, really good. Okay, Miss Wet Wet, why are you here? Because you can't dance. Sorry. Miss Wet Wet is there for just entertainment purposes only. She's not there because she can dance in the cabaret. Okay, y'all was better off having, not better off, but y'all might as well have had Hennessy there. Miss Hennessy can't dance either. So then Jocelyn picks the girl. She picks the redheaded girl, which I didn't really think she did the best, but she's gorgeous. So they pick her. They pick the bun girl. Shout out to the bun girl. She know how to dance. And then Jocelyn goes on a speech about being a black woman. Listen, Jocelyn. Black woman. The way that Jocelyn went to the College Hill experience and realized that she was black changed her forevermore. Because guess what? We haven't heard Jocelyn claim that she's black so much since she went to College Hill and beat up Amber for Amber not claiming she was black. But recently, Jocelyn has a warrant out for her arrest. So they're looking for her white ass, apparently, according to this. Shout out to Chronicles Speak.
Now there is a capias out for her arrest, and Jocelyn Hernandez is at large. She is a 5'5", 155-pound white woman born November 3rd, 1986. It says, to all and singular, the sheriffs of Florida, greetings. You are commanded to take Jocelyn Hernandez. If that person be found in your county, arrest and safely keep so that you may have that person's body before the judge of our said court, instanter to answer to the charge filed by the state attorney of Broward County, Florida. And the two charges that they want.
Okay, not you got Broward County after you, girl. And one thing about Broward County, they're gonna get you, girl. Okay, somebody might see you at the mobile gas station, girl. They're gonna call the federales on your black ass or your white ass. Okay, motherfucker.
Her to go for are the two charges of battery on law enforcement officers. There's currently no bond, and they want to hold her until she's able to see the magistrate. Now, this was dated on July 20th, 2023, and it was actually issued on July 25th, 2023, and they're currently looking for her day. Now there is a capias out for her arrest, and Jocelyn Hernandez is at large. She is a 5'5", 100.
Okay, and this goes because, she attacked the federales the way that she did. And in my opinion, she lucky deserves it because he was doing the most, okay? And it's karma for what you did to Lex, okay? So then she, of course, Jocelyn gives the speech of her being black or whatever. She's just like, any of y'all bitches, any of y'all talk about me being not a black woman, I'm going to slap y'all, okay? I'm going to choke y'all out because I am a black woman. So yeah, anyways, next thing you know, I guess Lucky had her shades on. All right, so Jocelyn's like, fuck you looking at? Who you looking at?
Fuck you looking at? I was looking at you on top of it. Bitch, you can look at them like that, but don't you dare look at me like that.
Okay, Jocelyn don't like people looking at her sorts of ways. So I guess, Lucky was me mug under them shades. So her and Lucky start getting into it. And in my opinion, this is why it looks bad for Lucky to come back because I know the bag. She always talks about how she got a good check for doing this. But you kind of sometimes have to pick your integrity over a bag. And this is the situation where the integrity would have been worth more than the bag. Because the way that she's talking to you, saying she should slap you, she like, you don't know if you're coming or going. Look at you. You're like a motherfucking worm, bitch. You go back, forth through the hole. You a nasty bitch. Look at you. And I should really slap out you, girl. I should really slap out you, girl. So her and Lucky started going back and forth. Lucky at first was like this. And then she's like, why you here? And she's like, for the money. You know, I'm about my money. She's like, bitch, you got no money. You broke. Look at you. -0, bitch. So they start going back and forth. And she's like, you know what? Get the fuck out, Lucky. Get out. So Lucky's like, bye. We know Lucky not going nowhere. They signed her for probably a certain amount of episodes. So, you know, she's not going nowhere. Because we see her in the season in a hot tub somewhere. So, yeah. And Jocelyn was really throwing shade at her because she's like, you going back to Not As TV, you come back to here, you started your own show, you was Big Legs buddy. So, like, girl, you ain't nothing. That's what Jocelyn was basically saying to her for the girls that don't know. So then she hugs Miss Natural. She starts picking some of the girls and says that Miss Natural owes her apology. Why does Miss Natural owe you an apology? You was the one that called her a cuckoo bird. You was the one who said she was on, you know, doing popping tic-tacs because she's not right up there. Like, you owe her an apology. I'm just saying. The episode ends with Miss Natural getting her leak back. Get your leak back, okay? You should have been a little bit more alert, Yummy P, okay? I blame the wig, okay? It was too much hair in the wig, okay? She couldn't see Miss Natural coming from her peripheral. That was the issue. But good job, Miss Natural. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. It was a key. Leave your comments down below. We're all babies.